Welcome back from that commercial break, and thank you to my sponsors, Power Holding of Nigeria, and of course, line A, line B, depending on which of the electric electricity distribution sharing lane that my um, constituency is under. I do appreciate your consistency of hard work and um, provision of electricity to me as a citizen. Thank you very much. Uh, yes, so back to the conversation before that commercial break happened. My name is still Priscilla Phillips, aka Lord, and this is my channel. And before the commercial break, I've been talking about introvert people versus extrovert people, my take to who is better for me. And I made a disclaimer that helps you, my viewer, adjust your perspective of why I'm having this conversation, as to say that this is not a greater than, less than conversation or superior, inferior conversation. It's just more about me gushing about my like, my love, my appreciation, my interests, and my betting on an introvert any day, anytime, over any type of um, personality that is out there. And so, getting into the conversation and streamlining it to what this video is about is identifying what introvert or a person that is introverted means to me. Number one, introvert means quality. Quality in time and personality reservation or personality energy. For me, an introvert means like the quality that comes with the personality of an introvert is so immense that just thinking about it and thinking about myself first, I'm like kissing myself. Every time I see an introvert, one consistent thing, like there are several, yeah, but one of the consistency that jumps at my attention is how reserved they are. We are reserved for Africa. For the whole world, we are reserved. And because of that reserved nature of us, it helps us to experience or express things in quality level. Because think about it, when you're not always talking, when you're not always partying, when you're not always everywhere, when you're not always like, you are still, when they say stillness, peace, a lake that is still, that is an introvert. We are very, 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 very still. So imagine the level of intimacy, the level of energy conserved that is inside that person. Whoever gets to earn the trust, excuse me, to earn the trust, to earn the space of an introvert person is blessed. And when I think about it, say like I think about it in friendship, for example. Imagine, look, just think about it. Think about it first. Imagine being friends with somebody that's introverted. Do you know the level of love you will be receiving from that kind of person? The level of commitment, the level of devotion, the level of attention, which is my love language, like my number one top love language. I have several because I'm a multiverse personality, so I have all of it. The number one love language of me is attention. When I say attention like soldier level, no moving, no blinking, no anything, bam. That kind of attention. That's the kind of attention that I that is my love language. Not you're here, you're there. You know there. Stand still, attention. What else? As in, I'm trying to break down what I mean, what it means to be, to what it means when I say quality in the nature of an introvert. Like, name it. Imagine introvert. Hey, if an introvert now cooks. Hey. As in, that is when you say somebody is cooking or nurturing with not just love, with not just care, but with 1000% of concentration, of attention, of whatever that they are putting their mind in. And this is just friendship. Imagine bestie with an introvert. Bestie with an introvert would be, I know because I'm one. And here is the beautiful thing with my experience as an introvert is that when I'm friends with other people, and because I'm queer, a lot of people would assume that I'm dating that person. That's it. See, because of the quality of likeness I usually give. Like, if you're my friend, like if you were, I'm not even talking about friendship, just acquaintance. The quality that you receive from me, go, that's why I used to be upset when people would be assuming like, Priscilla, I thought you were something that happened years ago. What is it? Apparently, this person are birthday mates. She's also a May. She's also a Gemini May. I was so disappointed when she said that thing though. And she was like, I thought you were dating so person. Like, I thought you guys were dating. And I asked her, Auntie, did I ever announce that I have a girlfriend? Excuse me. Did that me that used to announce things, Did I announce it? No, I did not announce it. Did I introduce to you anybody as my partner, as my girlfriend, as my lover? No. But you carry this your big Gemini head with all the brain and intellect that you're supposed to be using. You not use it to ask me. You are assuming. Get out of my front. That thing irritated me. You know why irritated me? It wasn't just because of the assumption. I hate people who assume. I hate you. Look, I universe, source, I please, I'm allowed to use the word hate. I've been really trying not to use it, but I hate you. I hate people who assume, because it's the same energy that you're supposed to use and come and verify, come and inquire, come and ask, even when and truly that you do not deserve an explanation. As long as you're going to open your mouth to talk about that thing, it is on you, the onus is on you to make sure you get the facts and the truth of that information before you open your dirty mouth and talk about it. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. However, you're going to do it to be able to gain access to that truth. The onus is on you to do it. If not, shut up and face your front and mind your business. Right? So that was why I was obsessed. I was upset because I was expecting more from her. Right? Like, she's a fellow Gemini. She's not just any Gemini, she's a May Gemini. She's a 25th herself. I'm like, yo, you have a lot of intellect. Like, Gemini generally intelligent, but specific type of Gemini, the intelligence is like way more. And I'm like, and all you could do was assume that I, Lord Priscilla Phillips, will be dating this person. Like, is your eye pinning you? That you will look at me finish. Excuse my adoration of myself, but I do have a type or a preference. If I don't have a type, I have a preference. This person is not a scratch. You know, they say somebody scratch you from all the bigness or something. It's not a scratch. It's not a screw close to the preference of my delight in a woman. I had to breathe that out. So that was why I was upset at that person. Again, not to digress yet, but these are the qualities that comes with an introvert. So later on, I had to start getting used to it. I'm like, another one happened in Ghana. This person's girlfriend, just as you, these are stories that I really want to tell you guys these stories, but that'll be other videos. Then let's finish this episode of introverts, versus extroverts. This person's girlfriend was so certain and sure that I don't know what I don't know what you're gonna call it, because it's absurd to me to date someone else's partner. Whatever reason, I don't do shit like that. I find it disgusting. I find people who do that disgusting. Like, you are a fucking disgust if you are dating somebody else's partner. You know that they're in a relationship. Whether the relationship is falling apart, whether it's not, and whatever's happened to it, they are still in a relationship. And then you go and fling with them, whatever you want to call it, cheating, not whatever you're going to call it. I find you disgusting. So, and then this partner was like, it was later on, the girlfriend told me, I laughed there. And this person's girlfriend, we both stored, she's slim. And the great thing about this particular person is that she's a pastor in Christ Embassy in Ghana. And I like her. Like, I'm like, oh my God, you're a pastor, like, and you're queer. I'm like, gosh, I'm like, yes! I was so excited, right? And this person is having this assumption. Guess why this person was having this assumption? Because this person too was actually cheating. Well, according to the girlfriend. And this person was not assuming that I was doing the same thing with her girlfriend. So you see, when people start assuming things, majority of the time, let's say 90 over 100 or 9 over 10, is that they are doing the same thing. Right? That's the only reason why you would just, without no evidence, without no facts, without no voice telling you you're having a dream or a vision, nothing, you just assumed. That kind of assumption used to baffle me, so at the end of the day, it just boils down to that you're projecting yourself onto the person. You're projecting what you do and what you're about as another person's behavior, or how another person would be behaving, which later made sense to me. Excuse me. So I laughed that day, because I'm like, hey. She was like, as in, she was not like, even when I when I sleep over at her place, like the way I even used to sleep on the bed, like I would just stay like this and sleep. That's how I sleep, and I have to sleep in a person's house, like because I'm either not comfortable. I take my time to get comfortable with people or with their spaces. That even at his, she would have to even tell me like, oh no, like relax, like don't, it's okay to, like she was just being concerned, and she and her has never one day also step her boundaries with me either. So I'm like, where would it come from? She's like, obviously that's the way you act with me, the way you, because I'm like, oh okay, wait, like I act like, I feel like it's normal. Like if I'm acquainted with you or friends with you, I get concerned. I'm like, okay, what would you want? Like I get very caring. It's one word, right? And so I'm like, I had to start. I just remembered it now. I had to start observing all of it. Like usually I just analyze all of this, but later I had to start looking at it from that perspective, asking to people that have been in close contact with me. They're like, Priscilla, you get very caring and you act like a lover when you're even just friends or platonic with people. Like you come off like that. I'm like, oh shit, wow. So this is like the benefits and value and features that come with an introvert. Like the quality of care. Oh god. The quality of care is so fucking much. So imagine such a person acting like that on a friendship platonic level, like nothing is in my mind, I'm not interested, nothing. Imagine that person as a lover. Oh. It'll be so amazing. It's like an abundance of care and love and everything inside that person, waiting for the right time and situation, or waiting for the right person to express it to. That's one consistent thing I see with introverts. And that being said, for me, I see extrovert as quantity, like quantity instead of quality. And like I said, I have done my experiments in the past, in my 20s, just observing people, networking with people. I see the difference and I see the value impact of introverted personality or an extroverted personality or an ambiverted personality. Now